Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Forgotten stream. I am joined by Arubiano tonight.
Hi guys.
We are live casting a Trackmania match between Crazy Machine Chicks and Team Full Stab. They are competing in Division 1 of United League Reborn 4. The game is Trackmania United Forever. Tonight we are going to have 3 maps in the following environments: Stadium, Island and Snow. And it looks like we are going to be starting with Stadium, which is called Instagram Delivery Service by Not32, the head admin of the league. What are your predictions, Aru?
For Stadium, I would say, well, we have some really good Stadium drivers on CMC in Sander and Roa, which they demonstrated handily last, or the first match of ULR4. However, from TFS side, I don't really know how strong they are on Stadium.
They have some good Stadium drivers. I'm not sure they're quite up to par with the best Stadium drivers of CMC. But as you mentioned, we had some impressive performances from Roa and Sander in the first match. But we can provide a little spoiler, because we know that Sander isn't going to be driving this map.
And that means it's gonna be Roa, Neko and JumperJack.
Yes, I think so. I don't quite remember how the quali ended. Yeah, we're definitely not going to have Sanders, so let's see.
Or maybe it's gonna be Vince then.
Could be. So far I see Snek and Hawk driving for TFS, which I would expect to see. Also probably Kuken. He had a good time in Dedi, and he is a Stadium specialist.
Right, I remember him doing very well in ULR3 on Stadium.
USC3 probably, you mean? I'm not sure if he
Probably
played
that.
ULR3.
But this map, not your average Stadium tech map. Definitely dirt heavy. I've driven it a bit, and I believe there's some bugs to watch out for on this map.
Okay, I unfortunately cannot provide any insight because I am a useless Stadium driver and I didn't bother training this map at all. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. It looks like we have probably the entirety of TFS team on the server. We have Joe, Hawki, 3 drivers. Not everyone has joined yet. Some people are probably warming up, like Blackq and Mizu, whom I'm expecting to see on Snow at least.
Yeah, Blackq and Mizu definitely up there with the greatest snow drivers of all time.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, I guess we can also talk briefly about the other maps. We have Anti-Skid by TCQ for Island, and I prefer the Classics by Gafowski for Snow. TCQ's Island map, well, it is quite an unorthodox one. It's a slow, KB friendly map with a lot of slidey bits.
Yeah, I remember some older TCQ maps, and This is definitely reminiscent of his style, I would say.
Yeah. I unfortunately didn't get the chance to drive the older leagues, which featured TCQ maps like SL5 and SL6. And I don't think I even ever hunted his SL5 map. Well, that was a duo from TCQ and Quiksilver called TC Quick. I'd say very similar style to TC Quick. His SL6 map is called Text to Tech, I think. That one a bit faster. But yeah, I'd say you can see that it's a typical TCQ map. And I obviously don't have any idea on how those ones played out back in the day. So we shall just see. And then there's the snow map. What can you tell us about it?
The snow is, in contrast to the island, I would say a bit more of an easier map. Especially compared to 2 weeks ago, where we had a map that was a lot more crashy because of its difficulty. So I don't think we're gonna see too many crashes on the snow map, and we have a lot of good snow drivers in this match from both sides. So I'm expecting an exciting match there.
Oh yes, the lineups are going to be insane.
So it looks like we're doing the last warm-up round right now.
Yep, and we are going to go live shortly after. I'm still not sure who is going to be driving on the CMC side, apart from Rolla. So what does it look like from warm-up? I saw Hawk doing some incredible 111 lows. Rolla has managed 110.
Yeah, Roa definitely capable of driving those low times in the match, as we saw 2 weeks ago.
But I don't think we're going to be seeing any 109s, like you can see in Daddy from Race Hans.
Yeah, that would definitely be outrageous.
I don't know much about Race Hans. I know that he's a Madder hunter and that he's good at Stadium, but Jesus Christ, he's so good at Stadium. At least in time attack. I'm yet to see him in rounds.
Reminds me a little of Norman on Island.
Yeah. He just goes straight in, sets the world records, and nobody can even get close to them, even though Raw has tried. Alright, it looks like we're going to go live for once. We're only 17 minutes late.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Very punctual, very German. Zeref co-caster is Arubiano.
Yeah, I'm first time casting, so bear with me.
Okay, into the first round we go. We have Kuken in the lead, followed by Neko and Roa. I think Neko looks pretty handy on this dirt map. So yeah, we have Neko, Roa and Vincent against Kuken, Snek and Hawk. And Kuken, ooh, he had a crash. That will drop him right down the order. I saw Vincent crashing as well. Roa is only 4th. I think he's going to try and make a comeback. He's already on the attack. Right on Hawk's tail, but still not quite where he would like to be. Neko still holding his own in the lead. Roa battling fiercely against Hawk and Snek. Just about managed to infiltrate the ranks, but it's also close. Ooh, I think he dropped some time there. And Neko astonishingly lost everything he had at the finish, and it is a 1-2 for TFS. They take first blood.
Yeah, unfortunate for Neko and for CMC. He looked pretty good there in the first round. Messed it up at the end. But anyway, into round 2 we go. So everyone really close together at the start, but we see Neko making a mistake, falling back. TFS now pulling ahead a little bit. Kuken and Hawk in the lead. So now Vincent and Roa trying to catch up. Roa with a little bit of a worse line, falling behind a bit. Snek overtaking Vince, and this is a winning position for TFS right now. So CMC needs to step it up if they want to come back in this round. You see a big flip from Vince. Amazing. And TFS is probably just gonna save this round out and claim the point for themselves. There's still things possible at this ending. And looks like they close it out comfortably. Neko pretty close on their tail, but the rest of CMC just crashed too many times.
Yes, I also wonder whether it is possible to gain any time from a backslide at the grass drop at the end. That would be ridiculous. Okay, round 3. CMC's yet to score a point. They will need to focus, because we know they are more than capable of winning on Stadium. So far we have Hawk and Kuken in the lead, followed by Neko. Kuken crashes, that will drop him right back. And I think Hawk is followed by 3 CMC drivers. Yes, indeed. But Snek is close on their tail. And what happened to Roa? He just stopped dead. And just like that, round is going from a CMC round back into the clutches of TFS. And Neko try all he might. Even if he wins this round, he would need some big crashes from TFS to have any impact. He's trying to come back. Ooh, nice tricks there. Gains a lot of speed, but only second position, and with positions 1, 3 and 5, this is another round for TFS.
Yeah, and that makes it 3-0 now in favor of TFS.
This is not quite what not quite what I was expecting to see.
Yeah, same. So hopefully our drivers can step it up a bit here. Everyone getting through the start quite close together. Hawk pulling out ahead, being chased by his teammate Kuken and Neko and Roa from CMC's side. Meanwhile, Vince and Snek falling behind a little bit. TFS now in the lead. Roa chasing as best as he can. But a big mistake from Roa is gonna put him out of this round. Neko now the last hope for CMC, but it's looking like another TFS round. Hawk and Kuken battling for first place, but honestly they can just safe it out. And they will.
And Neko with a massive crash. at the end. Yes, another convincing round for TFS. This is just not going the way I was expecting it to. I think actually CMC have gone unbeaten in ULR3 and with a dominant victory in round 1. That was a streak to be proud of. At the moment it looks like that streak is going to be broken. Roa is finally in the lead, followed by Hawk, Vincent, Kuken, Snek and Neko was last, but he's close in it. And anything can happen. Let's see if Roa is going to catch any bugs. Not this time. Hawk with very good lines there. Coming right back into the mix and overtaking Roa. Roa, however, fighting back. I see Vincent has dropped back. With current positions, it would be a round win for CMC. But anything can happen. They better hold their ground, and Neko ideally, Roa with a mistake. Dropped some time there. Hawk with some tricks. Neko with a slowdown, and it's just not going our way at all.
Yeah, and this was really their chance to get their first point, but CMC just can't make it happen. 5-0. Into round 6 we go. So Kuken actually getting a great start, but now Hawk overtaking him, fighting for first position with Neko. Vince is there as well now in the mix. Looks like Roa is in last place. Hawk and Neko battling it out. Not really giving an inch. Let's see if there's any bugs here. Everyone making it through right. And Hawk making a mistake in the hairpin. So now's a chance for CMC to take this round. Kuken also a mistake. Neko and Vince now in the lead. But they're being chased by Hawk. And Hawk actually overtaking both of them right now. Hawk in first place, and Neko and Vince are gonna finish second and third, and Roa in fifth ensures a first round win for CMC.
Yes, it's been a long time coming. Hawk is really good at this map, especially at the end. He's got some tricks with those boosters, and he just always gains
Flew
time
past
there.
them.
Okay, into round 7, Vincent with too many mistakes. He is too far down and last. Roa is leading, followed by Snek, who has crashed, and Kuken. And Roa, I think it was a bug I didn't quite notice, dropped some time. So we have Kuken from Roa from Hawk, and Roa dropping even more time on this landing. He's trying to come back, but he crashes. And this is just going from bad to worse for CMC. So we have Kuken from Hawk with almost 2 seconds of a gap between themselves and Roa. And I think we're going to have a confident round win for TFS. Yes indeed, map points already at 6-1.
Yeah, map point. If CMC wants to do anything, now is the time. We know Roa is capable of driving those times that can beat anyone. But so far, hasn't been able to pull out his best performance. So, Kuken in the lead, followed by Roa and Neko. Hawk and Snek are right on their tail, with Vince falling behind a little bit. Kuken is actually pulling away more and more distance. Neko trying to keep up and catch up. Roa needs to overtake Hawk to create a winning position for CMC. Vince is battling Snek in the back. And Vince seems to win 5th position for himself. So now it's up to Roa to make that overtake to get into 3rd position, as it doesn't look like Neko can keep up with Kuken. Hawk with a mistake. Roa overtakes him.
Ooh.
And even Vince does. But Roa crashes the finish, and that's it.
This was horrendous to watch.
Oh, that was so unfortunate.
He actually rage quit.
He's gone.
That was heartbreaking.
That is definitely tilting. Hope he doesn't take it too bad.
Yeah. It was going to be a CMC round, but it just did not go our way at all.
There's definitely a lot of risk you can take with that finish. But it didn't look like it was necessary there.
Yeah, that was very painful to watch. Roa just getting stuck in that finish.
Yeah, not his day, unfortunately.
Yes. Let's hope that it doesn't destroy his motivation, because he was intent on destroying the opposition on stadium. It looks like we're going to have Island play it right now. What's going on with round ends?
Some server shenanigans.
Let's put Sander onto our team. Play red. Confirm. Yeah. The lineup for TFS appears to be Joe, Hawki and Hawk, as I predicted. As I would have predicted. For CMC, not quite sure. I think Sander, Zooz and JumperJack, but things can change according to how it all works in warm-up. Yes, once again, unorthodox map. It is pretty slow. There are some parts where you need to slide. And
yeah, and I definitely like this style. I definitely like to watch it, so excited to see what's gonna happen. I'm not expecting big crashes on this map. I'm more expecting like tiny mistakes or slides, which players will have to recover from.
Well, I don't know. There's that part after the second tunnel where you transition from a banked platform to a quarter pipe onto a level platform, and which then is followed by a narrow road. I think there could be some nasty moments.
Definitely have to watch out for those then.
Yeah, and also this part at the start with the airport checkpoints. That's also going to be tricky, but these are cream of the crop. Let's see what they're going to do.
Yeah, so you're gonna see drivers sliding at that start and at the the banked off-camber turn. And these are definitely intentional slides, which we don't get to see too many of in Island.
Oh yes. So yeah, I am personally not very good at this map, unfortunately, but I do really enjoy driving it, because slidey island maps, slidey technical island maps are always special. And we should have more of those.
I agree. So, let's look at the players. We know that TFS have Hawk, Hawki, and Joe. They all placed quite high in the daddies, I believe.
Yes, indeed. I think Hawki and Joe were... Can I have a look at the daddies? Hawki and Hawk are tied with 104.50 in the daddies, and Joe has got 104.88. Among the CMC drivers, only Sander has got 104 in daddy, but daddy times alone are not going to determine the outcome of a match.
Certainly. And I wonder if we're gonna see any 104s in the match.
I think we might have 102, because we still have some of the best island drivers here on the server. I would also be excited to see the other D1 match, because ooh, Sander 104 in warm-up. Bringing the heat right from the start.
He's looking pretty warm.
Wormy in chat saying that CMC aren't even the best stadium team in CMC. Well, I hope CMC 2 are going to do better tomorrow. People are crashing everywhere. Yeah, I'm definitely expecting to see some crashes there. And hopefully a couple of 104 rounds. And Hawki seems to be going strong. Battling Zooz at the moment. Okay, Diddy, you can... yeah, that seems to be it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much Zooz has trained, but we know he can be very strong at Island.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the best. I'd say at the moment the best Island drivers are probably Norman, Novem, Sander, Zooz and Hawk. So it looks like Quiksilver is going to be driving for CMC after all.
Yeah, always exciting.
Yes.
Quiksilver in 2020.
Damn, when was the last time Quiksilver drove competitively?
I don't even remember.
I think it's sometime in 2012 maybe even before that. Anyway, let's see what he's got now after an 8-year break. The lights are out, away we go. Hawk with a good start, followed by Sander, Zooz and Hawki. The first slidey bit, and no crashes among the top 4 drivers. Sander, ooh, Hawki got it all wrong at the at the helix. Sander is leading, but Hawk has got ahead of Zooz. Quick is keeping in 4th position at the moment. And so far it looks like a CMC round, unless they crash. Ooh, Hawk with a crash. Going too greedy at the transition. At the moment we have CMCs in positions 1, 2, 3. And they should just go safe without going for glory like 104s. And that should be a round win. Sander was probably going for glory because I saw 0.5 on top 1, but he drifted at the helix and finished 3rd. Either way, CMCs take first blood with a comfortable 1, 2, 3.
Yep, and they finished very close together. Now that's teamwork. Now round 2. Sander in the lead right away, followed by Joe and Hawki. Zooz in 4th. Seems like the top 4 got through the slidey part. Joe pulling out ahead. Sander though trying to catch up. Zooz and Hawki right behind them. Sander is getting a considerable lead now, while Zooz is fighting the 2 TFS members. And Sander still going strong. Joe with a slightly better line allows him to overtake Zooz, but they're still battling it out. Zooz now with a worse line, but Joe with a touch, while Hawki comes out of nowhere into 2nd position. However, Zooz finishes 3rd with Sander in 1st. This means it's a guaranteed win for CMC.
Unless Quiksilver manages not to finish the round, which is fortunately not the case. And 11-10, a bit close for comfort, but still a round win nonetheless.
We take those.
Yes, we do indeed. Round 3. We have another good start from Sander. He seems to be right at home with those gear tricks. He's followed by Zooz and Hawki. Let's see. Ooh, Zooz with a touch at that checkpoint. And Quiksilver sliding away. So that means Sander is followed by 3 TFS drivers. And unless they are going to crash, it should be a TFS round. I wonder if CMCs are going to be able to come back. Looks like Quiksilver has had another crash because he dropped yet more time. Where is Zooz? He's just too far away to make anything happen. Yes, it's all on the TFS. Do they crash? Or do they bring that point home? They seem to be safely through the helix. Zooz slides a bit, finishes 5th, and Quiksilver is last. Even though Sander did get a 104, TFS take this point.
Yeah, so we see the first 104 in the match. Impressive performance from Sander. Hopefully his team can back him up. So round 4, we see a mistake from Joe, dropping down a bit. Sander in 1st, followed by Hawki and Zooz. Hawki with a bit of a mistake. Zooz overtakes him, but he's right back in the fight with Zooz. Sander and Hawk fighting at the front. Sander winning for now. Hawki in 3rd now. With Joe in 5th, this means this is a winning position for TFS, but Hawk with a big mistake crashes and is probably completely out of the round. Hawki now trying to make something happen, but unless Sander makes a big mistake, this is gonna be a CMC round.
Ooh, it got
Ooh.
a bit spicy there.
Yep.
Zooz with a slide at the helix. But yeah. Hawk crashed at that transition with the quarter pipe bit. Exactly the thing I was talking about in warm-up. 3-1 for CMC. And into the round 5 we go. Sander and Hawk, another brilliant start. Somebody got out of shape, I think that was Hawki. No crashes among the leaders at the airport. Zooz getting himself into second, ahead of Joe. And Hawki is in last, close on Quiksilver's tail. Hawk gets himself into third position ahead of Joe. Let's see how the tunnel goes. I think he got a better gear than Zooz. Into the quarter pipe, a small slide, nobody crashed. An intense fight for second position, anything can change. This round can be anyone's. Well, Joe is out of the fight. So right now, unless the CMC drivers make any mistakes, it should be a CMC round win. Zooz got slightly out of shape, but managed to save it and bring home third and a round win. And Sander with another 104.
Yeah, he's doing very well. And Zooz, always in the front as well. Let's see if TFS can make some more happen, because the lead is running away from them. Sander now first, followed by 3 TFS members. Zooz fighting to get back, not overtaking any of them yet. Joe, kind of falling behind a bit, allowing Zooz to overtake him. Now it's Sander in first and Zooz in fourth. Joe fighting it out with Zooz. So far it's looking like a TFS win. Still, crashes can still happen, and we see Hawki touching the wall, losing a lot of time. Sander now, still in first. Zooz overtakes Joe. Can Zooz finish in third? And he can't.
Yes, the answer.
Yeah, it's TFS with a 2-3-5 round win.
Zooz didn't quite manage to get himself into third, and Quick did finish last, so second point on the board for TFS. Round number 7. Sander, another brilliant start. Zooz is in last at the moment. Let's see. Ooh. Hawki and Zooz crashing. I saw Quiksilver sliding away, and Hawk also going too wide. So where does that put us? We have Quiksilver in third, behind Joe and Sander. Sander once again in the lead. Behind Quiksilver, Hawk and Hawki following very close. Well, he'll need to fight really hard because Hawk is already ahead of him. And Quick a bit too wide, and I think this is going to be another round for TFS, the way things are going. Yes, indeed it will be. Sander, another brilliant 104. But that is not enough because Quick and Zooz did make mistakes.
Yeah, unfortunately Quiksilver couldn't quite keep it together at the end. So TFS making a little bit of a comeback now. So Quiksilver and Joe in the back. Quiksilver with a bigger mistake than Joe, which leaves us the other 4 drivers in the front. Zooz in fourth, chasing Hawki and Hawk. who are chasing Sander, and they actually overtake Sander. So they keep fighting at the front. And it seems Sander pulling ahead once again. Hawki and Hawk in pursuit. Right now this is looking like a TFS win. Zooz dropping back as well. Sander on his own versus Hawk, Hawki and Joe. Joe with a mistake though. And Sander with the mistake, which means TFS finish 1st, 2nd and 5th for a round win.
Yes, a 104 from Hawk actually. So
Yeah, impressive.
the second person to go below 105, and the score is tied 4-4. Round 9, Sander once again well ahead at the start, going faster than the top 1 in rounds. I think Joe just clipped the checkpoint at the airport, dropped back. We have Sander and Zooz 1st and 2nd, followed by Hawki and Hawk. Quiksilver is in last. Hawk manages to get himself ahead of his pack. It is pretty close between... Ooh, Sander made a mistake at the tunnel. This is just not going well for CMC. So we have Hawk in the lead from Zooz from Hawki, then followed by Joe, Sander and Quiksilver. Let's see if anything is going to happen, but unless TFS drivers make massive mistakes, this is going to be their round. And Zooz also sliding away at the helix. And Sander had a drift competition with Joe as well, I guess. 5-4, TFS take the lead.
Yeah, it's a close match. Lots of action. Let's see what's gonna happen in round 10. So right away we see Quiksilver falling behind and Sander in the lead, followed by 3 TFS members now. It's kind of what we've been seeing the last few rounds. Sander far in the lead now, with the 3 TFS members. Oh, actually we dropped Hawk. So this is a chance for CMC to take the round. Sander's being followed by Hawki. Joe not too far behind. No mistakes as of yet. Let's see if Sander makes a mistake, and he does. Oh, he actually clips the lamppost. Unbelievable. And it's another TFS win.
Yes, and Zooz made a mistake and finished behind Hawk as well. This is just going from bad to worse once again. 6-4 and TFS already at map point. Yeah, CMCs need to refocus and start getting the round wins for themselves. I think Quiksilver already managed to crash at the start, so he will be starting on the back foot, and Zooz crashed at the airport. I think Hawk might have slid out at the helix, but that just doesn't mean much because we have 2 CMC drivers in 2 last positions and Sander in the lead. Even if Sander wins the round, we need some help from TFS drivers who I think do realize that they just need to go safe. And Zooz with some stunt action there, making sure it is even easier for TFS. Well, Sander does finish with the best time of the match, 104.76. But yeah, just not the kind of performance I was expecting from Zooz on Island.
Yeah, I expected a bit better as well.
He actually finished 5th in the points.
Yeah, so all 3 TFS members above Zooz in the points. So yeah, Sander with an excellent performance, but it was not enough to carry the team.
Yes, Sander was absolutely sublime on that island, but the others simply couldn't follow it up. And now for the last map of tonight. I prefer the classics, the snow from Gafowski. Let's hope that the CMCs can take at least snow, but once again this is going to be a phenomenal battle, because we have Mizu, Q and probably Hawk for TFS side, and I think we will have Zooz, Sander and JumperJack for CMC.
I think so, yeah. So yeah, snow. Out of all 3 maps tonight, I would imagine snow would be the tightest battle between the 2 teams. But unexpectedly, TFS took the first 2 maps. And now we're gonna hopefully see a very exciting battle between 2 teams with absolutely great snow drivers.
Yes, absolutely. Well, the Division 1 is quite stacked on snow, I would say. Because TFS have absolutely mental lineup with Mizu, Q and Hawk. We have Sander and Zooz and JumperJack in this case. There was TNT with Passy, Gafowski and Blackq and maybe somebody else. And obviously there are Airvan with Lolomax, Cybermix, and now they are joined by Tone as well. Yes,
Yep,
snow
Div
match.
1, very stacked.
Snow matches are going to be exciting all across Division 1. So let's see how the warm-ups are going to go. So at the moment we have Hawk going pretty well, faster than Lolo's Daddy 1 in rounds, until he made a mistake. But it's oh so close between the drivers. Now Blackq, obviously the one to watch as well. As I say that, he does crash. Mizu retired in this round.
Yeah, so we saw some crashes in that warm-up. I'm wondering how many crashes we are gonna see.
Hopefully not too many, but there will be some for sure.
So, about this map, I think we should look out for the drop here on the cliff side. There's a lot of risk that you can take there, and we're gonna see some position changes. Beyond that, this map is mostly straightforward, and I expect most of the overtakes to happen around the hairpins, of which there are various on this map.
And I just decided to check the Discord, and we have the round 4 maps published. We have Tekken 2 for Rally from Lolita, KGB found my Lodi hentai stash from Blackq and Wormy. How did that make it in? I don't know. The Scottish method from Snek for Coast, and for Desert, Schlaufen der Zukunft by Tim Jonas. Excuse me for my German, I have no idea how to pronounce things in German. Damn, I really didn't want that bait to make it in. Well, got to live with what I'm given. So, oh.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the new maps.
Looks like this is probably the last warm-up round. Let's see if CMCs are going to win this one at least. But even if they do, this is not going to be easy for sure. The time attack, however, is on the CMC side, because Sander has got a world record and Zooz is not too far back in the second position. But, once again, daddies do not necessarily show the story. Alright, we're finally ready to go live.
Finally.
And the lights are out, and away we go. Not exactly an exciting start, so not much to talk about here. Let's see what's going to happen next. This drop is going to be spicy, but nothing interesting so far. This drop is going to be spicy every time. So far we have Zooz and Sander in the lead, but Zooz already crashed at that tunnel. We have Mizu and JumperJack following Sander, and Zooz is lost as expected after his crash. Too far away, he is basically out of the round, unless people are going to crash. Ooh, Blackq with some interesting... Ooh, Mizu crashed. So we have Sander and Hawk basically inseparable, fighting for first, followed by Blackq, and now JJ and Zooz. So Zooz is back in the round after Mizu's crash. Yes, he does manage to finish 5th with positions 1, 4, 5. It is 11-10 round win for CMC.
Yeah, close one. Sander managed to stay ahead and secures the win. So, round 2. I saw some risk being taken by Hawk, kind of jumping over the edge there, but seems to pay off as he's now in first place. So here the drop. Seems the entire pack of cars just closely grouped together. Mizu now in front fighting Zooz. And this is so close, I cannot call what's going to happen. Zooz now in front, followed by Mizu, Sander, and JumperJack. He's a tough hairpin with a kind of a blind jump. Everyone gets through. Now 3 CMC members in front, followed by Mizu. Hawk and Q have dropped back almost half a second, and see Blackq with a big crash drop down more than 5 seconds now. Zooz and Sander are gonna finish this up, and JJ actually overtakes Mizu for a 1-2-3 win for CMC.
Yes, a comfortable round for CMC. It was going so close at the start. At some points, like halfway through the map, we had about 0.12 separating the first and the last.
Yeah.
But then a couple of TFS drivers made some mistakes. 2-0 for CMC, round number 3. And we have Zooz in the lead, followed by a close pack once again. I saw, I think JumperJack crashed. That is uncharacteristic of him. Well, it didn't drop him too much behind the rest, so we have Zooz in first, followed by Mizu, Q and Sander, and JJ in fifth. Anything can happen at this point. The leaders negotiating this uphill section safely, and Zooz crashes at that slow hairpin. So that means Mizu and Blackq. Interesting line there from Sander to get himself ahead of the 2 TFS drivers. But no, he drops back down to third, and with a 1-2 they will take the round. 2-1 for CMC.
Unfortunate from Zooz, and yeah, Sander couldn't quite make it, but it was a pretty remarkable effort there. And into round 4 we go. Oh, I saw a TFS member crash. That was Blackq. So it's now Zooz and... oh no, 2 people crashing. 1 CMC member, that's Zooz crashing, and... who else? I believe it was Mizu. So JumperJack and Sander with a pretty big lead on all the rest. You see Q and Hawk trailing behind more than half a second now. Sander and JumperJack, can they manage to hold on to this lead without any crashes? There's half a second separating Hawk and Zooz. Or Hawk and Sander. And yeah, no mistakes from JumperJack and Sander means they can easily close out this round.
Yes, a 1-2 for CMC drivers, and even though Zooz did make a massive mistake, CMCs take the round. 3-1 for the red side. Let's see how this is going to continue. Somebody clipped the edges of the wooden platforms. I think that would be Hawk because he is in last. Zooz is going faster than top 1. Mizu got out of shape there. JumperJack crashed at the tunnel. We have Zooz, Blackq and Sander, followed closely by Mizu and Hawk somewhere not too far behind. Mizu, not really a good line there. Blackq getting right in the mix with Zooz and Sander. He's in third at the moment, and Blackq with a big crash. So that, I think Zooz made a mistake as well. So Mizu now in second, right on Sander's tail. Let's see if he is going to get anything done. It is going to be close, but
wow,
it won't be enough. 100th of a second. But Sander takes the round win, Zooz with third position, that ensures the round win.
That was really nice to watch. And I believe we are seeing some more crashes now, because these players are definitely feeling pressured by their opponents. With these kind of close races. So let's see what's gonna happen now. Here's the drop down.
Hawk.
Ooh, there was Hawk that completely missed the road. Zooz now in the lead, followed by a tight pack of Q, JumperJack, Mizu. And Mizu crashes, which means JumperJack and Sander in third and fourth. So even if Blackq takes first position now, which he does not since he crashes. Yeah, this is looking like another CMC win. Zooz, Sander and JumperJack merely have to save it in now. And, well, I don't think anything interesting is gonna happen.
Yeah, it does look that way indeed. Zooz with a 105, a couple of low 106s from JJ and Sander, and some big crashes on the TFS side. It is 5-1 for CMC. Blackq says he's switching to pad, lacking reaction time. Was he using a wheel? It looks like it, because this doesn't look like a keyboard map. Anyway, round 7, we have Zooz, Sander, Mizu and Hawki in the lead. Everyone seems to have got safely through that drop and the tunnel, and Mizu and Hawki emerged as the leaders of this round. They are followed by Sander and JumperJack. Blackq is in last, but it is so close. I think Blackq crashed there. And JJ going over the edges, jumping a bit too much. Mizu crashing, which now puts Hawk into the lead, followed by Sander, Zooz and JumperJack. And Mizu must have crashed as well. He dropped a colossal amount of time, so CMCs once again just need to go safe. With two massive crashes from TFS side. Yes. 2-3-4 for CMCs, and they get map point, and Mizu is just ruining his stats by not finishing. And his team stats as well.
Oh boy. Yeah, we're just seeing a little bit too much crashing from the side of TFS.
Yes, and Blackq says he's switching back.
I think it's pretty brave to switch input method in the middle of a match.
Indeed.
Seems it didn't quite work out. So, potentially the last round. It is Zooz at the moment who comes out ahead. Let's see if any big changes happen right here. Everyone gets through without crashing. Hawk now in the lead, followed by Zooz and Sander, followed by Q. Mizu and JJ fighting it out in the back. Everyone still in the race, no big mistakes yet. Sander and Zooz fighting Hawk for the lead. And here we go to the scary hairpin. No one makes a mistake, and it's JumperJack who touches the wall at the jump. And then I saw a mistake from Blackq. So CMC looking like they can win this round. Hawk trying to make something happen, but it's Zooz and Sander who stay in front of him to secure the win. JumperJack in fourth. And that's GG.
Yes, that is GG, and a rage quit from Mizu. A dominant performance from CMC. They were cool, calm and collected. A few mistakes here and there, but nothing too critical. But Yeah, TFS just didn't look focused, they were crashy, and they only scored a single point, and I forgot to take a screenshot. Damn it.
Well, my predictions got overturned a little bit. I was expecting better from CMC on Island and Stadium, and I was expecting better from TFS on Snow.
Yes, indeed. I think I would have expected the mirrored result from this one. That CMC would take Island and Stadium, and maybe TFS would take Snow because they have a sequel line up there. But it just didn't go that way. An interesting match, not what I was expecting, not really close. Well, I would say Island was pretty competitive, but Zooz couldn't quite keep up.
Yeah. Well, it was a good watch anyway.
Yes, so unless you have anything to add, I think we might be finishing here.
Well, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank you, Arrow, for joining me tonight, because otherwise it would
problem.
have been rather lonely for me. Anyway,
I had fun.
yeah, me too. That was it from us for tonight. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe for any future content. I have a CMC2 match stream planned for tomorrow, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to stream it. I might go to hospital, in which case, rip stream. Yeah. Once again, thank you, Arrow. Thanks to everyone who tuned in, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
We have